So, hello everyone, with my live reaction of Kuroko no Bas opening 1 to 7, right? All the openings, one of my absolute favorite sport anime of all time. And link below for like my Ash 21 reaction, my Demon Ace reaction, so on, right? Some more sport anime reactions. So yeah, Kuroko no Bas is right, one of the best sport animes of all time. I did react to I Don't Know, right, this season. But Kuroko's also been, one of my absolute favorites. I think it really incorporates a good volume of like realistic sports skills with a mix of, like, well, they kind of a little better, but it's the kind of nerve. So I think it's the kind of the line of where it goes from being normal into this powered basketball, but not too much, right? And everyone has their own abilities. I think the design of the characters is so good, right? Each character, each of the legends have different hair colors and the different team ads. So it's to recognize all of them and so on. It's great. It's a really strong on the characterization of every character and so on. Yeah, it's very strong in that, and the different team skills, like the shooting team and so on. I love it. I think it's one of the best sport anime, one of the best anime altogether, right? An amazing anime, and of course, Megan's fan and so on. Very, very good. So anyway, now we're gonna watch all the openings. Yeah, it's just GRANRODEO. It's just gonna be a lot of GRANRODEO. GRANRODEO, yeah. So they're doing all the openings, opening 6, right? That's all the openings they're not doing. So 1 to 5 and 7 is the same opening band. They're also doing stuff like Needless, and they don't like 7 Deadly Sins and so on, right? So yeah, of course, GRANRODEO. So anyway, let's start. So yeah, basketball. I don't own a basketball. Well, yeah, I'll say one thing before. Sorry. I used to play a lot of basketball though, and volleyball and so on. One of the sports I played a lot. I played a lot of different sports, but yeah, basketball I played a lot of time. I was a huge fan of Michael Jordan. When I was a kid, I think he was the biggest. So I was a huge Chicago Bulls fan. I was one of my Chicago Bulls captain and so on. So I played a lot of basketball. Unfortunately, I'm the best player now, but yeah, I used to play a lot of basketball. Not too big in my home country, but I used to play it competitively to that degree you could play it, like. And I'm pretty tall, so I'm pretty tall. But most people are pretty tall in Sweden though. So but still though, I can dunk and so on, yeah. But I'm not that tall. I'm not like that. I'm not. I probably would be kind of like in the whatever. But I'm almost tall enough to play basketball probably. That's not a problem, I would say. But I'm not like tall like the pro play. But whatever. So I'm thinking 3, 2, 1, and go. And of course every damn song is amazing. I love this band since before I saw the Kuroko, but yeah. Here we see the difference. Yeah. And you can already see here, this is about the friendly opening. Because this is the beginning, right? They used to friends now, they used to hang out together. This is before, they kind of get into a little more, I said, competitive enemies, right? Yeah. This is a little more like that. Yeah. This is before they, before they have the bigger issues, right? More evil enemies. Yeah. Now it's more like, yeah, more friendly, right, with these guys. I would think so it is. And see Rico Shan there, like calculating, yeah. Yeah, so GRANRODEO, of course. I think you can notice too that this very much beginning the first season, right? Because they just kind of play against random guys here. Yeah, if you see the color here, we see him. Yeah, so we kind of see them kind of half-assed. We kind of see the bad guys, the antagonists, right? Yeah, you kind of see them a little bit. Yeah, they do kind of appear here, but they weren't like really. Oh, this is my. I think this or Funky Loud. Rimfire is great. But over there, Open Fire and Funky Loud is really good. It's fire! Oh man, it's so good. So I mean, now it's much more clear these are the enemies, right? Like, yeah, now it's much focused on like these guys have to defeat them, right? I really think it's a good song, but I think I like Open Fire more. Yeah, Funky Love. Yeah, it's so good opening. And always cold shirting the poor dog, right? Yeah, just that. Yeah, I love the part. Just that innocent girl smiling. Oh, come on, you forgive me. He's like, God damn it. Oh, that part is getting nothing. Oh, it's Momoy. Yeah, they're huge op-eyes. One of the best scenes ever. He's like, oh, you're so small. Yeah, that's one of the best scenes, of course, in the anime. Yeah, and it's the first time you see, of course, here, yeah, the uncrowned king. Man, every that song I forget was amazing. See, now it's much more, we see different teams, right? Yeah, we see like, yeah, this is my new friends. Yeah, we kind of see their opponents, right? You kind of see their rivalry is much more clear now with the two here. And of course later on, especially up in 7, it's much more like, okay, here's the Emperor, yeah, like it's much more like, we gotta fight these guys. Yeah, the other side. I think it's really cool that they did like almost every opening. I wish they did all the openings, yeah, because it's really cool. I love the scene where she runs past them. Yeah, it's classic. Yeah, yes, yeah, it's like, but yeah, you know, she's like, eat, yeah, big go, yeah, become bigger. This is of course when they're young here, yeah. The days when they were crushing everything too easily and everyone ants to them. They were one people and so on, yeah. When they were just like, they were playing with everyone, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the cheater guys. Yeah, the genius cheaters. And that's the first time you see, the first time you see the Emperor eye there in the opening, yeah. The opposite is more fluid, right? Kind of the moving to arms. Yeah, definitely more fluid. Yeah, definitely much fluid than the previous openings. The heel, of course, is much more focused too, though, yeah. And the whole in the zone thing, that's great too. And I always loved it in the action when it started, of course. And then he learned the super pass there, but also the whole, like, you know, be in the zone now, yeah. And like, can you be in the zone like me? Yeah, so that is awesome. I was watching this weekly, yeah. This was one of the animes that I'm watching every week since it started. So I was watching this like, yeah, for 1.5 years or so, yeah. So, yeah, it was great. I remember it every Sunday I'd watch this. Yeah, and they go through the Uncrowned Kings, yeah. You can go back later, but that's clearly the poor dog. The dog's always like bullied in the openings. The poor dog is like, oh, every time. Yeah, but. We'll about that later, but yeah, it never showed it for the shadow of his evil team, right? Yeah, like the true antagonist in there. Yeah, and the first time we see his super sexy Oneshan, yeah, his American Oneshan. That's oh yeah, the kind of how do you describe her? I don't know, she's kind of the tough love coach, I guess. Yeah. That's superhero for that matter, yeah. But they call her like a baba, right? Yeah. The old granny coach, yeah. Compared to all the young girls at least. Oh yeah, he learned to fake it, yeah, and he's learned to do the bam. Oh yeah, and the friend. That's a great, I love this scene, just like, yeah. Not schism there too. Better later, but it's not schism definitely. It's like one of the best scenes there, right? With all the ring thing there. Oh yeah. He's one of my favorite open though, yeah, he's my favorite. The song was at least, definitely. Funky Love, yeah. Oof. Oh, come on. This is the best one. This is the song wise, come on, lyric wise. Oof, it's beautiful. And the ball into Hanabi, yeah. Yeah, it's always like play this weird, you know, incestuous Oneshan, definitely, yeah. It's like, oh, he slept well with me. He's like, get away from me, yeah. Like, always that. Oh, this is when he appears, right? I think much more open now. Yeah, and then there's Ichigo, yeah. He's doing the voice, yeah. Yes, you know, his Argon hairstyle, who's his evil then. Yeah. Good Reds in sport anime, you're always evil, right? So, but he's the bad copycat, yeah. It's the first time we see actually play, right? Yeah, just standing in the background. Yeah, showing his ultimate defense there. So it's the only opening that they, has another band here. Yeah, when it's in the younger days, when it's not about them actually playing in the current time frame. Like, well, let's throw another band here then. It makes sense, I guess, yeah, like, yeah, the ultimate basketball team to ever grace the planet Earth. Yeah, it's like, this is the greatest team to ever exist in basketball. And of course now the Kuroko can't run his own, he's too weak, right? Yeah, he's... But you have the power, boy, to hide. Yeah, you have that misdirection ability. Oh yeah, he's done the boy love. Yeah, he has the classic boy love there, yeah. That's a classic, I'm your light, you're my shadow, yeah. Yeah, this poor friend there that they bullied. But yeah, I remember how he snaps and turns to the personality, right? Yeah, the whole, yeah, bipolarity thing there. Yeah, this is back in the days when they were all best friends, kinda. Yeah, when they were all kinda friendly with each other. That is nice too, though. Yeah, it's a black and white character. They kind of shadows in there, right? And misdirected ball. Okay, so it's the final, right? And this final definitely is the very most antagonistic opening because it's clearly like we have to fight these guys. Yeah, it's very, very like the final opening, right? Also a great song. Yeah, very much like we're ready to fight these guys. Yeah, final stage. Yeah, but I love it though. The very one here see the other guys had beaten before, right? The nicer teams that they defeated, you know, to get to the final right there. Like this, like, hey, no enemies. But then these guys are much more, after, you know, the other nicer teams here, it's much more like, well, these guys are much more, you know, powered and strong, right? Yeah. And even showing each character's own introduction, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, yeah. The skirt dance there, yeah. And here he is, yeah, Super Kuroko. The Emperor Eyes. But yeah, like this definitely like now it's time for a final ending of the anime. I mean, even introducing each enemy, you know, singularity. Yeah, they're giving one part in the ultimate. So it's like this is definitely that high stake, high ending. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. That was nice. I mean, I like this. Every damn song is amazing, right? It is. There is a fluidity in the opening and so on, for sure, right? For sure. But let's go back now and put some of my favorite scenes here in the opening. I think that I probably would. I mean, I guess I'm a weak for these schism scenes. So opening 4, I guess. Yeah, so this is probably my favorite scene, I would say, right? From the opening here, I did the ending of opening 4, right? Yeah, where we can have, you know, because this is storyline, right? This is his like best friend from America, and then they have this like ring of friendship, right? And you know, and they're moving in the ring, kind of fussing between them. So I would say this is probably like, yeah, that's probably the best. I think that's probably the best part of all the openings. For the cosmos and narrational standpoint, that's a great part I feel of the openings. I think that was that my number 1 though. But so for song-wise, definitely opening 5 and like the whole. The opening 5 is a good part too, kind of in the color. I like the color scheme most of the opening 5 as well, not just song as well, but also this have the more black and white, more. This is more dark and color is nice too. Opening 5 as well for that matter, like this in here. And I mean, opening 5 also has that, you know, yeah, like that, you know, flirty Onisha as well, though. You gotta love that too in opening 5. You gotta respect it on the 5, yeah. It's very, I mean, I like it in the opening because you can immediately see it in the opening. Like, yeah, it definitely is a classic, you know, like, oh yeah, that's classic, you know. Sexy Onisha is like, you slept well today, honey, yeah. You know, they're very much like the wake up sister thing, yeah. She's like, so the young boy coming as a man. Yeah, the whole thing there, yeah, definitely very dirty, but it's pretty nice. Opening 6 that has other characters, pretty interesting. that is showing for the opening and so on. But I mean, this part I love those in like up to 6 for example. I think this is great. We kind of seeing that the other guys are running, and then of course Kuroko, he's weak, right? So he can't run with them. So he's getting, I mean, he's lazy because he's the copy lazy guy, right? But he is, you know, he's like, oh, I can't do it. I'm too weak, and he's puking and so on. So I think there's a good parts there as well. There's a good like journey parts there in opening 6 definitely. When he's like, yeah, he's collapsing, and of course we see also the light and shadow thing and so on. For sure, right? Then, of course, as I mentioned, opening 7 has a great storyline as well. I mean, they're gonna fight, right? They're gonna fight the bad guys, so to speak. Well, I mean, they're most bad guys, right? And then how they're actually introducing every character, right? Every character from, from the final opponents. I mean, it's very, very much like these are the final bad guys, yeah. Where the other guys, they always kind of show them a little bit here and there, right? And they kind of, oh, is he gonna fight? They're gonna fight him, and so. But these every person is getting their own introduction. So yeah, it's very much about Rakusen, I feel, in opening 7, though, for sure. Opening 1, I would say the weakest. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, opening 1 is, I mean, it's cute. This is kind of opening 1. It's kind of like, yeah, we're friends now. Let's play basketball. Opening 1, I think it's a lot used. As I mentioned, it's very much like, here's the characters, here's some of the opponents, but not all of them, and they're not really antagonistic. It's kind of like, yeah, play basketball. It's very much like a very light-hearted opening. It's nice. It's not a bad opening, but I feel it doesn't tell you much of a storyline. It's kind of like, yeah, they're gonna play basketball. Yeah, it doesn't really like invoke you in much of the different personalities or the journey and so on. Opening 1 is just like, yeah, we're friends now, we play basketball. The one thing I would say it actually shows you primarily opening 1 from like a character standpoint is probably this part with you know, Riku coach, right? She's like, you know, she's analyzing, her eyes are moving very quickly. This is probably the scene that I think kind of shows you the most characterization of everyone, I think, in my opinion, in opening 1. Because that is like just showing her personality, right? Otherwise, not so much. Otherwise, you see them playing together, and yeah, you know, we don't see much about the character either, yeah. Opening 1 isn't much character. Opening 2 immediately is much more kind of focusing on the opponents, right? The rivals, or the kings, right? Like, yeah, he says, so yeah, much more of that. So I think opening 2 does a lot better. Opening 2 song is one of the best, I think, in my opinion. Rim fight is really good. And then, you know, the poor dog and so on, yeah. And you kind of sneak in, of course. Yeah, we sneak him in here, right? They, of course, the senpai. We do sneaking senpai in too, though, which is nice. I like when you have foreshadowing. Yeah, we're sneaking senpai there. So 2 has a good point with it, for sure. And I mean, of course, it sneaks in the main bad guy in the end, right? Yeah, not much of him, but in the main end there. It's pretty nice. I do love this part, though, as I mentioned earlier. I love this part of the 3, though. Is it the best part, or she just runs past them? Yeah. It's like, oh, I love this part now. And it's like, yes, I won! Like, yeah, I was not that part, but she's stronger than all the boys there, yeah. And it's like, eat, Kuroko, eat, you gotta get stronger, boy! And then they're all happy and so on, yeah. And then we see kind of his, you know, forward team. So open 3 has some good journey there, some good storyline. Then it shows you the bad guys, kind of the cheater guys, right? And then it shows you the opening 3 is the opening when it kind of shows you the whole this part, yeah. Opening 3 I think is great too, because man, it's hard to freeze. There we go. It's hard to get a good image, but yeah, there we go. Open 3 I think is good too, right? In that sense, it shows you that the flow, right? Getting into the zone, so you're doing all that, right? So I think Open 3 does it very well too. So it's a good parts of it all the opening. I think all the openings have some good support and so on. Except opening 1 probably. The opening 1 is like just okay. It's kind of like I chose the characters, but well, I guess Riku gets kind of part there. But most of the opening I think has more storyline, a little more characterization and so on. But yeah, but I think as I mentioned earlier before, I guess it's decided, so to speak. Opening 5 is my absolute favorite though. From way ahead past. Yeah, I love that song so much. I think all songs are great, but opening 5 for me is like, whoa, that song I can't listen to for hours. And I like the college theme too, opening 5 though. So it also has a storyline and so on. Yeah, so. But the singular best scene, as I mentioned earlier, yeah, it has to be in the ring falls down, in my opinion. And they cuts them into their friendship. I think that's probably the best singular scene though. But anyway, that's the video. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And I'll see you guys more with another all opening reaction next week. And as there is for doing Vinland Saga, yeah, coming up after this.